Hanami Kotoha, Cure Felice. Traits.
Transformation, Cure Felice. Her form connects her directly to the Tree of Life, a primordial source of magic, giving her elemental manipulation, healing, and ultimate purification powers. Power source. The Linkle Smart Book and Linkle Stone Felice allow access to tremendous raw magical energy. She can also draw from nature, life, and spiritual balance.
Elemental control. Felice can manipulate flora, create protective auras, generate life-restoring bursts, and even stun or paralyze enemies with binding spells.
High-tier magic defense. Her aura can negate or repel harmful energy, especially darkness, corruption, or curses. Almost all pretty cures have absurd durability. Felice takes this even further. Purification magic. She can neutralize darkness-based beings and even convert them back to purity, depending on context. High-speed mobility and flight. Standard pretty cure movement enhancements. Felice can fly and teleport short distances. Rahnclave Elsaria. Traits. High-level swordsmanship. Rahnclave is a master with the blade, using elite techniques, including blitz strikes, counter-offense, and overwhelming melee pressure. Magic-enhanced weaponry. Wields powerful enchanted swords that can cut through magical defenses. She has likely absorbed or controlled divine or cursed artifacts due to the Yubelblatt world's magic weapon focus. Augmented physical abilities, inhuman speed, strength, and endurance from combat training, relic enhancement, and possibly magical blessings. Combat intelligence, extremely seasoned tactician. Can read magical opponents and exploit weak points mid-fight. Anti-magic capabilities. Yubelblatt warriors are often equipped with anti-barrier, curse resistance, or dispel-type weapons, making her dangerous even to supernatural foes. Limited magical use. While not a caster herself, she likely possesses magic items or relics that grant her spells such as teleportation, energy resistance, or detection. Fight analysis. Magic purity versus arcane blades. Felice fights with a gentle but cosmic scale magical output. Her spells can bind, blast, or purify, and she excels at support and disruption. While not primarily offensive, her divine tier magic can be overwhelming if not neutralized early. Elsaria specializes in disruption of magical defenses. Her sword strikes can pierce magical armor, and she may have tools or relics that resist spiritual energy. Edge, slight to Felice. Unless Elsaria has a very specific anti-divine relic, Felice's raw magical scale is higher. Close combat matchup. Elsaria will almost always have the advantage in melee range. Her weapon mastery, relentless pressure, and blitz movement would put even fast magical beings on the defensive. Felice, however, rarely lets enemies reach her easily. She can use binding spells, energy pulses, or flower/element shields to interrupt aggressive approaches. Edge Elsaria in close quarters, but only if she gets there. Durability and recovery. Felice has miracle-level healing and can fight longer than expected, even recovering from magical feedback or near-fatal blows through sheer purity magic. Elsaria, while very tough, relies more on armor, skill, and sheer pressure than sustained healing. She's mortal, despite her superhuman capacity. Edge, Felice, better long-game resilience and healing. Strategy and mindset. Elsaria is a war veteran, skilled at exploiting magical arrogance. If Felice underestimates her sword's reach or her anti-magic tricks, she could lose quickly. Felice, though young, is not naive in combat. She's a guardian of life itself and often fights tactically, using her environmental control, defensive barriers, and positioning to neutralize threats. Edge, Tight both are smart, but Felice has magical precognition-like awareness due to spiritual connection.
Overall chance of winning. Cure Felice, Kotoha, 75% chance of victory.
Her scale of magic, defensive enchantments, healing, and purification magic make her an almost impossible opponent unless completely nullified. Rahnclave may resist dark magic, but Felice's power stems from life and miracles, a concept Rahnclave is likely not equipped to suppress. Rahnclave Elsaria, 25% chance of victory. Her best shot is closing the distance instantly, using surprise magic piercing relics, and scoring a lethal hit before Felice scales or activates defensive countermeasures. In a longer fight or if Felice gains emotional momentum, she gets overwhelmed.